This is Rise and Reign.
Greetings and salutation. Welcome to Rise and Reign, one of the beautiful channels in YouTube to motivate you as a man, to make you as the Creator wants you to become, a better version of yourself. Brothers and sisters, this is Yannick Van Punga, the Google man, the one who's here to Google it for you so that you can become great and powerful. The title of today is The Truth About Gold Diggers and the Shallow Pursuit of Beauty. Okay? So now, before we dive to this subject, always we have to go back to our main goal of this channel, which is motivation of semen retention, and to help brothers over there to stop masturbating, to stop combing, to stop watching porn, to stop watching using the energy that the Creator God has given us so that we can become co-creators. What make us co-creators is our ability to create, to have children. Okay, the Creator created the human being we can call Adam and Eve, and from him all the children of this planet has come to life. All right, so that possibility that he given us to do that is the main important thing. So our penis is the most important organs in our body that we need to take care of, and we should not play around with it, because it is an element of procreation. It is very important. It is needed. Okay, so hours before making this video, something just came to my mind to check on the amount of money on Google. How much does a professional porno star earn per video? The top earner earn around $63,000, more than $63,000. Okay, and every week he gained around $1,200, more than $1,200 every week. Imagine, per single video you get more than $6,000. I mean, you get more than $63,000 for a single video, and every week because of that video you'll get around $1,200 just for that. You see, from there made me think twice. How do these people get this money? How did these people get the possibility of producing a lot of videos, pornographic videos, as they're polluting the world with it? How do they getting that money to produce those videos? Because they're putting it free. It made me think a lot. How do they do this? Where do they get this money? It means the king of this planet, the owner of this planet, is the one behind the proliferation of pornography. And we having a problem. Our physical body is not built to withstand such a long time or long period of sexuality. We need to have a period of rest. Our body needs a period of rest. But now, because our instinct is so sexual by nature, now the possibility of using it's always there in our hands, which is our phone. Now when they put on these pornographical materials in the internet, we can't resist, because it's a quick way to release. In a return, you ejaculate. the ejaculation has a kind of energy which is invisible. That energy goes to the spiritual world. It's like they are harvesting our energies when we're using this, when we're doing this, when we undertaking to this kind of behavior. So stop watching them because it's free. They're paying these actors a lot of cash. But when you watch it for free. You pay nothing. It is sad to understand that we are paying it with our spiritual life. We're paying it with our physical body. It's weakening us. It's making us, it's emasculating us, turning us to females. It's destroying our natural brain chemicals, okay? The instincts which should be there to help us to survive in this planet as a man. This is why you have to become a returner, so that you can understand that as a returner, you're gonna return back to the normal human being that the Creator created us, like our ancestors, able to defend yourself, able to exist certain challenges that the planet exists, exposed to us. You are the continuity of your ancestors in this planet. So you need to maintain your physical body. You need to know how to do that. Semen retention will help you spiritually. Your spirituality will align to that possibility. You will have inspiration how to lead your life, how to behave. You will understand things behind sexuality. We are paying pornography with ourselves in certain ways that we don't understand. It cannot be for free. So that's why the message of today for the returners is you have to understand that the money that they're investing on these actors is for your soul. So we are in this all together, brothers. We are in this together. You're not alone. We're in this together. We are all having this same problem. As long as you're sexually active, it's not easy as a war for you. So you need to work. We need to get to this together. We need to work on this together to return. So if you don't know anything about semen retention, go to the playlist of my video so that you can check and understand the strategies that I've given for you to become a returner. Let's come back to our subject of today. As we always say, we give this message first to awaken ourselves, okay? To make us better version ourselves. We need to return. Okay, let me search for the program of today. Is, as we said, sorry, a few minutes, seconds. Yes, it's about gold digger. Okay, the truth about gold diggers and the shallow beauty, the shallow pursuit of beauty. All right. So these individuals that we call the gold diggers, generally they prioritize wealth and superficial connection over meaningful relationship. This is what the gold diggers mostly are. If you notice a person with this kind of behavior, attractiveness, it's a sign this person is a gold digger. But this behavior, it's not something that they've started with you. Okay, it's something that they've been doing for years and years and years. And how can we protect ourselves from falling prey to these shallow connection, a gold digger? Okay, this is a reality of this planet. Mostly the females are gold diggers. The males are also gold diggers. If you have a man who has as a priority of this relationship as a woman who is having wealth, okay, so that he can explore that wealth, is also a gold digger, okay, because this is the closer meaning of the term, but mostly women are the gold digger. The research suggests that gold diggers often exhibit certain personality traits such as narcissism, Machiavellism, and psychopathy. These individuals are masters of manipulations, using their charm and beauty to exploit others for personal gain. So they are like con artists. They have all these signals of con artists: Machiavellism, narcissism, and psychopathy. So these individuals, they use their beauty, the strategy. They know that this kind of person is attracted to my beauty, so let me use this beauty. Let me use this attractionness so that I can gain something from. Even men do this. The certain men, they target older women, divorced women, okay, women who having no opportunity to have sexual encounters as before. Mostly are older women. You see, they target rich older women. Okay, they go to the mall, they go to the places where they can target a rich person who's a woman, who's older. Okay, it's all genders do this, but now mostly men are suffering this with gold diggers because men are so weak with younger females. Now, women can resist a younger man, but it's not that easy for a man to resist a younger woman. Let's talk about the signs of gold diggers. Okay, so how can we spot a gold digger? Here are a few telltale signs of gold diggers. The first one is physical barrier. If you're having a girlfriend, and that girlfriend having a certain type of physical barrier to you, that's a signal of gold diggers. They're often introduce you to their friends or family members to create a physical barrier between you and them. So you invite them to a place, you say, okay, you have a friend of your girlfriend, okay? Let's give it, you have a person that you met, and your intention is to build up a kind of relationship together. But then in their return, what is happening is that before you guys meet, so what happened is when you guys met, you set up a kind of a plan, okay? Like, okay, let's meet up like in a shop or in a mall or in a restaurant, a place where we can drink or eat or enjoy ourselves at, for example, 11 o'clock, okay? Now you set up the place and the address. You're there, you call her. Instead of her coming herself to meet you, she comes with friends, family members, and somebody. Like she can bring like a friend of hers, okay, 2 or 1, or family members, so that you cannot create a physical connection. They don't want physical connection with you because you know that when there's somebody there, you're gonna avoid any physical connection altogether because you don't want to be caught in certain behavior with a person who's not closer to you. Okay, so you're gonna avoid sexual relationship, or you're gonna avoid anything. For example, you bring her to your home. She comes to your home. Instead of coming herself, she comes with other people to create barriers. Okay, because she knows if you two meet together, you can fall up in a certain behavior like sex and so on. So number 2, the intermittent sex. They have intermittent sex. Okay, intermittent sex means like the sex it's abridged. It's not like they're happening regularly. Okay, what happened? They will be affectionate and sexual when they need something. Okay, this is what happened. But they disappear when they get what they want. When they really want something, they will use sex. Okay, they'll come, they'll be using sex to you, they'll be telling you how they like you, how they miss you. because they want to get something out of you. As soon as they get it, they go. You cannot enchant them. You cannot bewitch them with sex. Sex has enough power over them because they're used to it. So they know how to control feelings with a person. You know that sex create bonding between different partners. So if you're having sex with somebody, you're creating bonding with that person. Okay, this is why we always tell the returners to be careful to who they're having sex with, because they're creating bonding. That creation of bonding can result to liking a person. But now the gold diggers, they're masters at that control. So even though you're having sexual relationship with them, they're not enchanted. They're not bewitched by the power of sex to bond with you, because all they want is to get their cash or to get something out of you. Once they get it, they move on. It can take them. They're like con artists of sex. They're con artists, but they're using sex. This is the real definition of gold diggers. Okay, con artists who are using their own body. So, but strategy is to give you sex intermittent. Okay, intermittent sex. That's the only way they can do it to you. Give you progressive sex or strategic sex. They were not going to be there always for you to satisfy yourself, because then they won't have what they want. Sex is a kind of a bait for them to get what they want. Another sign, telltale signs. Another one, number 3, is materialistic issues. Okay, materialistic values. So the gold diggers, they prioritize luxury and wealth over genuine connection and meaningful relationships. So for them, wealth is the most important thing in a relationship. So they want you, they're always going to tell you to take them out in specific places they already have in mind. They initiate, when you take them like in a simple shop, they want you to buy them something that you didn't even have in mind to buy for them. They're going to start tricking you to spend. When they're there with you, you will notice your wallet is empty. Okay, that sign, they're prioritizing luxury, wealth over genuine connection. They're not there to talk to you about life or about existence or build anything together. They're there just to get what they want. Most of them, they notice that Dubai is it's a big mall as a country. Dubai has a province, or as a state. I don't know how they call it, inside of United Arabic country. In Dubai, like it's kind of a big mall now, where you see those wealthy people over there enjoying themselves, drinking and so on. So then most of these gold diggers, they go there. They know when they're 20s, early 20s, those rich people, they spend for them. Okay, they'll spend as much they want. They'll give them houses and they'll pay them whatever they need, and they will post this into the social media, how beautiful things is happening for them. So they love wealth. They're very materialistic people. If you notice that, know that you're dealing with a gold digger. They also have a lack of, that is number 4, they have a lack of emotional intimacy. They will often avoid deep, meaningful conversations, as we said. When it comes to that kind of conversation, they want to run away, because they know that they're not here for that. They won't talk about their families. They won't ask you about your family. They won't be into your life trying to build you up, because what is not there, what they come from. They're not there for that. Okay. So the consequence, this is, gold diggers are the consequence of prioritizing beauty. Okay, if people did not prioritize beauty, the gold diggers would not exist. The gold diggers, they are selling their beauty for money. They know that certain people are insane, are crazy on beauty. When you prioritize beauty over all things, you set yourself up for disappointment. Beauty is a shallow quality that fades with time. Research shows that people who prioritize physical attractiveness in their partners are often likely to experience relationship disasters and infidelity. What do you think those who commit most infidelity? They are beautiful people. Because of their attractiveness, they know how they're attractive. They know that the people like them for their attraction. So they're using that. So if you want to have a long-term relationship and you choose a partner because it's beautiful, you have to understand that there's a high likelihood possibility that she or he will cheat on you, because this is what you're choosing him or her for. But do you think you're the only person who will choose her for that? There will be other males who will chase her for that beauty, because it's not only your eyes that is seeing that beauty. But if she has certain qualities that link you two together, that can take your relationship into another level, and you last for almost eternal. Right? The social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok have created a culture of superficiality, okay, where people present a curated version of themselves to the world. They present a curated version of themselves in the world. They present just a small version of them having an amazing lifetime. Notice what happened with most of the influencers. They'll show you their partner, how their partner is perfect in love with them, how they're in love with their partners, how they're in love with their kids, how perfect is their house, how perfect is their life. And in a few months, they'll write for you, we are sorry to tell you that John and me, we're divorcing. Each of us is going to his own way, and we're going to be good parents. We're going to take care of our child, and so on and so on. And you will be astonished, like, what the hell? You really? It seemed that you two and John had an amazing life together. What's happening? That you two are broken up. Okay, the researchers show that most of the people that post their relationship on social media, they do not have a stable life a stable relationship in reality. Okay, most of them, they're giving you an elusive image of their real life, curated, which means just a selected portion of their life, professionally selected portion. They film you how amazing they are spending time, but in reality they're crying. This is why after a few days you notice they're divorcing, and you can't believe that can happen with them. So that social media, these platforms of social media create this kind of superficiality. Okay, those superficialities is increasing the gold diggers. They want to leave. Has Cardi B, has Beyonce, has Jay-Z, has Shakira. They want to believe to live like these kind of stars. They want to be like them. So, for that reason, they have no money. What can they do? They become gold diggers. They have a boyfriend there. They have a boyfriend, others there. They're playing with a lot of males. They're playing with many men. Feelings, also money. And these men also, they are the responsible, because they are prioritizing beauty. They have also to take responsibility of those behaviors. They have to take the responsibility of those behaviors, because themselves, they've prioritized beauty over that. If you see a person crying because that person had a gold digger, and the gold digger tricked and steal him or her, know that they've led themselves into certain weakness. Even the women, all the women, males strategically get their money just that way, similar to the females. They use their appearance, they use their youth to trick their feelings, to give them a sense like they're supporting them. And then in return, their own object was to steal their money, to steal whatever they want, or to take it by seductive means, by manipulation. Okay, so they are responsible also in some cases. Because if they're a returner, if you're a man and you're a returner, you return your seed, it's not easy, to waste your seed uselessly. So by that, you will think twice in your interaction with women. But those who are ready to release their seed, they chase for every opportunity to ejaculate. For so that reason, they can be easily manipulated by gold diggers. So become a returner. Very important for you to avoid gold diggers. Okay? Taking responsibility, ultimately it's up to us, okay, to take responsibility of our choice. If you have shallow enough to prioritize beauty, as we said, above all else, we deserve the consequences. Okay? It's time to stop blaming others of our own circumstances and take ownership of our actions. If it's happened to you, you have to understand that you've been misled. Next time you should not be led taken by a gold digger, because this happened to all of us. If you put sex and beauty in front of you, you're gonna be played by women. You're gonna be played by men who are taking chances, especially when you're old women. And this is also happening. You see, these gold diggers, they only chase certain category of men that they know that they can benefit from. Similar to those males, they always target, their relationship is targeted. They target certain type of women. They will tell you, these young women, I don't like these young girls. Because they know when they get this big mama have a house, the husband might not exist anymore, and he has all the children who left home. He can trick even that old mama to sell the house for him. This is happening. So it is the consequences of also those old mamas, because themselves they're letting it happen by their way of behaving, weaknesses. Gold diggers may seem like a harmful phenomenon, but they represent a deeper issue in societies, okay? Because they harm people. The pursuit of beauty and materialism, it is their motivation. It's time for us to wake up, brothers and sisters, and realize that the true connection are built on substances, circumstances, and it takes time also to build the true connection. And the true connection is not superficiality. Okay? We should take our responsibility and start valuing meaningful relationship over fleeting pleasures. So if we value meaningful relationship, it's going to be hard for us to be led into those behaviors. Those people, those gold diggers won't play with us, because we value our family. We have already, if you reach, so we say, if you're a man, you're on your 40s, and you don't have your wife, you don't have a family, it is a big red flag. A man in your 40s, you don't have a wife, you don't have a family, It is a big, you are lost, whatever you have, even though you have wealth, even though you have houses, you have companies, even though you have degrees in universities, you are lost. And gold diggers chase males like you. Gold diggers find you sweet because you are lost, you are a loser. It shows that your time when you were younger, you were investing it in where you were investigating it on changing partners. You invested your time on pursuit of changes of partners. This is why you are sweet to the gold diggers. So young people over there, if you find yourself in this situation, younger now as young men, stop whatever you're doing. Focus in one person who you believe can build with you a family. This will prevent you to surrender in the hand of gold diggers. And once you reach a certain age and you have your family, concentrate. The pursuit of sex, of changes of women, is vanity. It's something that you will never be satisfied on. Remember, each time you have sex once, you will notice, if you're a returner, you will notice this. The awareness will tell you. Your own awareness will tell you this. That each time you have sex once, the desire of having sex will come twice to you. Each time you have sex twice, the desire of sex will multiply times 2, will be 4 times 4 for you. So it increases, it does not decrease. The satisfaction of sex do not decrease after having sex, will increase. The only way to decrease or to be satisfied in sex is almost not doing it or doing it as few as possible. Brothers, it was an amazing subject. I hope you like this. If you like it, this subject, please leave your comments, share, subscribe, okay, like. Talk to your friends about this channel. Bring them to talk about also this subject with you, okay? Remember, we are not alone. You are not alone. We are with you in this together. Thank you for watching Rise and Reign, and I'm Yannick Van Punga. See you next time.